So it's been a while, guys. It's been a long time. Well, it's been 3 months since I last posted, and I feel really guilty, you know. I was getting stuck in and I was uploading frequently, and really I came to a point in my life where a few things took over my life. So like what I wanted to do, I was having a little bit of a mental breakdown, putting it short, and I just focused on what I wanted, and maybe things just took a little bit of a back seat. But I'm doing this video anyway because I think I'm finally in a place where I can speak again, you know. I spent the whole summer just really kind of taking care of myself and making more time for my personal wants and desires. Like, I was in a really low place. I was feeling like shit all the time, and I'd come back miserable from work. I was emotional. I thought I was in a dead-end job, and you know, there's few months before like your birthday comes up, I start to get really like either stoic or just cynical about life. And I turned 29 like 2 weeks ago, so I'm coming to like the end of an era. I'm at the end of my 20s. I know I might have different age groups that watch this, and they might assume, well, they know obviously they're either older than me or they're younger than me. You might think I'm an old guy now, or I'm still a young man, you know. Sometimes people will see life differently because of what stages of life they're in, but I'm trying to be as relatable as possible to you. I mean, if you're a young guy from, let's just say 20 to 30 or 20 to 35, and you felt similar in between these times in your life, I'm here to tell you it's completely fucking normal. It's completely normal. In fact, if it wasn't like that, then there's something wrong. There's something going on where you are not you're not feeling the pinch or the squeeze enough, so you're not going to change, or things are not going to move on quick enough for you. Unless you're just completely happy with the way things are, then maybe you're Gucci, you're fine. But things have definitely changed and moved for me. I was focusing on my career, and I really wanted things to change. I was working like very hard at my I'd say my dead-end job, and it's actually true that, you know, if you treat every instance or everything as a special kind of job, you know, like the most special role, it means that in destiny or whatever it is in life, whatever you want to call it, the things that you believe in, it will happen no matter what. Even if you're in the shit, you know, you'll end up meeting someone who will either bring you out of that or change your mindset to bring yourself out of that. And for me, I was fortunate enough to meet a very good boss. I had a senior boss who saw some light in me. He encouraged me. He told me to pursue, and a couple of months later, 3 interviews later, I got the job that I was dreaming about for a long time. I could see myself doing this for a long time. It's not something I would do forever. Obviously, I want to do my own thing. I'm a very entrepreneurial man. I want to eventually go out on my own and have my own means to support my life. I don't just want to rely on someone. I think that's most people's dreams. But yeah, things have changed. You know, I've got a decent job with a good career path. I'm starting uni in a few weeks. I work with a very good team who motivates me, and I've done people proud. I've done my family proud. One of the, you know, the worst thing about it is just the commute. I mean, I'm in London right now, and the commute is it's intense. Every day is an hour and a half, sometimes an hour, but you can get over that. That's a small price to pay, to get what you want. I could deal with that, and I just felt the pinch, and I was a little bit scared before because I knew I was taking a pay cut. It's a more junior role, or let's say I had less of a salary. I was worried about things breaking, like my car. in the beginning when I started this role, I was really scared. I didn't think I was gonna have enough money, and now I'm still pursuing what I wanted to do. I still drive to work in my paid off car. You know, I still have an okay paycheck which allows me to live and do things with my friends and save. I'm just about to finalize my house. I've been looking around shopping for a house, so things have changed in my own personal life and my financial situation, and that's a little bit of an explanation to why I had to come away from the internet a little bit, and I had to focus on myself. A lot of people paint themselves as something else, as what they truly are, and real life is real life. It takes time to build something in real life. People think that it just happens overnight. It's not true. It's not true. It takes so long. It takes like a decade to really change serious things in your life. I mean, like, permanently. You can get overnight fame, or you know, you can become rich for a year or two, and then you don't really respect how you got that money, and then you can blow it. But if you really want to permanently change for the rest of your life, it does take a little while. And I'm not saying I'm a rich man or anything like that. I'm just saying I've realized those things, and it's like a amalgamation of a few things that happened in those months which allowed me to think differently, you know. And I'm going to be 30 next year, and I still have not achieved a lot of the things that I was set out to achieve, that I set myself when I was a very young man, you know, 17, 18 years old. And I think I did let it get to me. I still do sometimes. It gets depressing because you're not him, but you have to know that you are him. You're just not him right now. You are him. You are that person. You're that guy. You're that person that you can see who, you know, has the complete time freedom, who has all the toys he wants, has all the gadgets, you know, you have ultimate like care for your family. You have the ultimate emergency pots for your family. You got all the spare time to fuck about and do whatever you like. That's you. You are that guy. If that's that's what your dream is, you have the power to change the world. You have the power to change your own world. It just takes a little bit of time. It takes a bit of time to create something great. And I can tell you from hindsight, like, I wasted a lot of years. I wasted a lot of time in my early 20s, let's say, even 19, 20, 21, 22, all the way up to about 24, 25. I wasted so much time. I also tried a lot of businesses, and I don't think I actually tried as hard as I should have. You know, I could have taken my personal training business even further and met different people and just pursued it even harder. And I firmly believe I could have done something great with that. But it's all hindsight. You have to learn from that and move on. I don't want to drag this conversation on too long. It was just to catch up with you guys, and I wanted to explain myself a little bit. I feel like I'm in the head teacher's office right now. I feel really guilty. I should have been uploading, you know, 2-3 times a week minimum, just to stay in touch with you guys. But it was either going to be me, or like time for me, or I lose sanity and I end up, you know, kicking the bucket because I was that low, and I'm still kind of healing. I'm in a better place, and I can tell you now that I feel like I have a lot more going for me. I feel a lot more representable. I can speak upon things. It's just experience. You have to kind of go through the hero's journey. As cheesy as it sounds, every person who's done like bad, you know, or has ended up getting some hindsight and then doing well. You know, I don't know if you guys have heard of Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett. The point of which his life changed. He was stealing food, like he was shoplifting to get by. that's when his life changed. He had a phone call from an old friend from 5 years ago, whose father sold the company, and they wanted to know his expertise because it was someone that he bumped into 5 years ago for junior apprentice, and that was his big break. And I absolutely idolize the guy because I believe in his mantra and his theories of life. I agree with him. I think if you truly stay, like, if you stay yourself and you don't lose touch of who you really are. Like, I'm not an online mogul. I'm not one of those people who are going to sell you a program. I'm not that guy. I will stay in reality and pursue my own dreams. And if it hits the online presence, then that's just another benefit. Apart from that, I just wanted to touch base with you guys. So I will be uploading a bit more. And yeah, it's good to speak to you guys again. Right? You'll probably be on the road because I'm always commuting now, so I'll always see you. Thanks for watching this, guys. If you got this far, give me a little like, give me a comment. If you missed me, say missed you, bro. I love you guys. Peace.
Got me feeling like AJ at Wembley. I got a house in the sticks, I'm living stress free. God bless me, guide me, protect me.